via email regarding that training video? Okay.
Robin Heights Joyce at the production office.
They haven't, but they usually have come by now.
Well, I'm sending over that test stock over to White's tomorrow for you. I've got the 7246 and 7218.
We're kind of like the wheel, and then everything moves around us. So we're kind of like the center, the pivot, and all the other departments circulate around us.
The contact list, how close are we to distributing it?
By basically just setting up the office. That's the very beginning of the job, is just coming in, finding the space to work in, making sure you've got phones, fax machine.
Okay, so what's the plan for you right now?
And then once we've got the office all set up, we'll start to bring the crew in, the directors traveling or producers traveling in. So we'll set up office spaces for them. We'll do their immigration if they need immigration.
Be one actor, they say, and then there's this other immigration for the makeup artist.
Which actor is it?
I don't know yet until they've finished casting. Over the next day or two, we'll figure that one out.
We'll find accommodation for them. Sometimes people are happy in hotels. A lot of times they want to have an apartment or a house.
That's what I was thinking we could do, because it's cheap.
We then start to work on insurance, making sure all the insurance is in place for the show.
So are you going to do the Demeaning Agenda?
We work very closely with the production manager to make sure that they have everything they need, and we're bringing in resumes for the crew that they want to hire, booking appointments.
So, but you're going to run the meeting, right? Excellent.
Generally, we touch on just about every department in production, making sure that everyone knows what's going on and where they're supposed to be, and that they have everything they need. Once we go to camera, our job is to create, again, just to keep the paperwork moving, make sure the call sheets are being generated. Everyone knows where they're supposed to be the next day. We work with locations to make sure that all the maps are complete for every day.
That's $250.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I'm, I guess, the senior person in the office, and then I'll have an assistant production coordinator.
Good morning, production.
Who is someone makes sure that if I'm missing something that she's there to catch it.
It is, but it was a good thing you called, because I just wanted to talk to you. I know we asked you about batteries yesterday, but I'm wondering about stock as well.
She'll be usually given the job of doing travel.
For stock?
46 and 7264 rather
usually
than
I order it, so she
and insurance, and whatever it is that I can't do, she'll take over for me.
I'd have that Kodak order. After you pick that up, you can just take it to White's, but bring an envelope.
We have production assistants, usually one or two. They pick things up, they drop things off, and then run around and do everything that needs to be done.
Or 3 tins this size. Okay. So put them all in there and make sure you put our name all over it and leave it at White's.
White's?
Yeah.
Okay.
They photocopy, they fax.
Answering the phone, getting lunches, picking up supplies, from anything from calling agents, or helping people, taking care of distribution, basically keeping everyone in the office in the loop and organized.
So do that, and
Get
then
some chips, do you think?
yeah, so anything that's just portable to eat, like granola bars.
And I'm going to Costco to pick up a bunch of stuff for Crafty. Crafty's craft service, which is basically food for everyone to munch on and eat while they're busy working. It's funny how upset people can get if you don't get the right things, to tell you the truth.
You're in that office for 12, 14 hours a day. Some offices aren't in the best of locations, so you're in a tight environment.
Yeah, I got that.
So what kind of stuff have you got?
My list said to ask you for a list.
It's important to have people you enjoy being with.
I like being able to interact with so many people and meet so many people. What do I hate about it? The hours kind of suck.
You're there and you're working long hours, and when you go home on the weekend, you're tired and all you want to do is sleep, or you catch up on your laundry. There's not really a lot of there's no social time during filming. There's very little.
I work 12-hour days, but they usually end up turning into about 13 and a half by the time I get home and everything, or asked to stay a little longer.
So Ryan, this
After you've been in the business for a while, I think that you can count on it being a little bit more steady. But I think initially, your first few years, you're going to be off more than you're on. So you have to be willing to maybe take jobs that fill in the gaps.
17 cents. But you need to, yeah. But you need to keep this for your petty cash.
It's something you really have to think about if you're wanting to have a career in this business, because you may work 3 or 4 months of the year, and then the next 8 you're wondering when the next job is coming around. If someone wants to get into the business, if they want to work in the production office, a good way to do that is to start out by volunteering.
I got started by volunteering on a movie about a year ago, and then I made a lot of connections through volunteering, and been working ever since.
Skills that I would look for someone who's coming in on a volunteer capacity would be someone who's willing just to do anything. You know, if I need someone to go and get coffee for the director, then they should be able to do that without having any attitude.
It's just dailies.
They are dailies?
So you know they're dailies, but you're not going to be able to tell how many.
I think that you should try different aspects of it. I don't think you should just go, into editing. I think that you should try to go through the different departments and see what everyone does. It gives you a better insight into why other departments react the way they do to something. Yeah, I think that you should go after it and have fun with it too.
I started working in the movies last November. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do, but I was very interested in the industry. And I started off as a locations PA, and then I did a bit of ADPA, which is assistant director PA, and now I'm working in the office, which I like the best. But before I thought I was going to get into producing, but now I'm pretty sure. Hey, Maria! Sorry, that's the costume designer from the last show we worked on. But I'm really interested in editing, so that's where I'd like to be in a couple of years.